Hi, Grandpa. I like when you come on church with us.
What else?
That's good. Say what else you love about him.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Well, he did say a string of nice things earlier.
He did. Mark, happy 60th. One thing that I love is that you have always had a sense of adventure. And I feel like you're always up to try new things. And I was just going to swear and I won't. I was going to say age be damned. Because I think you just have a young heart and a young spirit, and 60 is the new 40.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Stone, you have anything to add? Dad, as I've been, when Angie kind of maybe started this and asked me to reach out to a lot of people, I was like, oh my gosh, I have no idea who I'm going to even ask. I hope that we'll find enough people to do videos. And then I just started scrolling through my phone and I realized how many people that you have in your life and have influenced over the years. I mean, 60 years is a long time, so you've known a lot of people, but you have made a big impact on a lot of people, and I would argue no one's made a bigger impact in my life than you. And I love and appreciate you as a father, and so happy to be a part of your growing family tree. And, excuse me. And so we love you very much and hope you have a great birthday.
Grandpa, happy birthday. Thanks for giving me presents a lot, and I like when you come on trips, and I like you a lot, and you're really nice to me a lot, and I want you to do something fun when it's your birthday, and happy birthday, Grandpa.
Oh.
Troy, can you say Grandpa?
Papa.
Good job.
Papa. We love you, Dad. Happy 60th birthday. Cannot believe you're that old. I really can't, because it makes me feel old, and I can't imagine how you feel. But we wanted to make this little video for you, say how much we love you.
We love you, Mark. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. We feel very lucky to have you, always willing to help us and take care of us and make sure that we're doing good. So thank you.
I wanted to, it's too hard to tell you all the reasons why I love you and I care so much for you, Dad. So I'm going to break it down into just one of the things that I value that you probably don't know. Almost makes me want to cry because I'm such a baby just like you, but that's not why. You know, sometimes it's hard to find the stability in life that you need emotionally and every other reason in life why you need stability, but I always find myself a little different. My ADHD, the way I work, the way I navigate to 1,000 things at one time, but also I try and be so efficient and productive, and I think that that has been truly inherited and passed down from you. And sometimes when I think that I'm freaking crazy, I think about how crazy you are and how successful and how amazing you are as a father. And, you know, I'm not trying to call you crazy by any means, but I know that I'm crazy. And I think that I've found peace in that because I look up to you so much, and a little crazy is good. And you've helped me show that, and you've given me the stability that I need in life, and I love you so much for that, Dad. And that's as true to the bone as I can get, with a little bit of tangenting ADHD. Love you, Dad. Happy
Love you, Mark.
60th.
Happy birthday. Say love you. Can you blow a kiss? Go.
Papa.
Bye, Papa.
Gray, why do you love Grandpa? Mark.
I go on walks and get treats.
Go on walks and get treats?
Yeah.
Can you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday to Grandpa. Happy birthday to Grandma.
In true fashion, we've written you a poem.
You've taught me to be industrious and to never spend money on soda pop.
Unless you took me to work to sell Shastas in front of your pawn shop. You've always supported me as a son, and you've never been a naysayer.
You supported me as your daughter, and we all know Zach seems gayer.
From the wieners in Germany to the Mexican beaches,
You've taught me about the world and what seeing poverty teaches. You've taught me to be generous and to also lend a hand.
you even built me my own drum room to practice with my metal band. You gave me your intelligence to pick up on what has been insinuated. You've taught me to be confident. In fact, some say I'm quite opinionated. Memories of Villa Amistad will forever be in my mind.
I've seen you help the poor. I've seen you be very kind.
You've taught me it's better to work smarter and to get the most out of life.
You're generous with my children. You've supported me as your son's wife.
No one can doubt your IQ, and we all know you're pretty witty.
I think it's how you cope with life, 'cause the cards you've been dealt are really shitty. I'm going to work on my tan,
And I'm going to go swim with a shark.
but we wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to our favorite Mark.
I love you because you take me to Cabo and you give me lots of presents, and I love you more because when I was a baby, you holding me, and I really liked that.
Tell them what you drew.
I drew art and
Okay, can you say happy birthday?
happy birthday.
One reason I love Mark is he has taught me how to take care of people.
Hey, happy birthday, Pops, you sack of hammers. You made it to 60 years old. Can you believe it? I can't. That's actually crazy. I didn't think I was going to live this long, and you're like triple me almost. But happy birthday, and I want to express a couple things that I'm grateful and things you've taught me. So the first and most important for me is, at age 28, you're able to make great financial decisions and make a lot of money, and that taught me that right off the bat, no matter what age, I have no roof. The potential is endless, and I just got to work hard, and I can reach the goals that you've hit in your life as well, hopefully one day. And two, the importance of family and travel together. I think I've seen a lot more than any kid my age, specifically because of you, and I'll take that on to my next family because it's super important. And seriously, I think you have one of the craziest, coolest lives I've ever heard of. As well, it's been pretty hard, but you're a champ, and thanks for all you do. Love you a ton, Dad, and happy 60th birthday.
Hi, Mark. Happy birthday. I want you to know I love you because I feel like you love me, because you're so thoughtful and kind. You're always bringing me presents. And when you go away, so I know you think about me. And I just think you're such a nice son. Thank you for being my son and being thoughtful and kind. Bye-bye.
Back in the day, Mark and I used to train and raise thoroughbreds.
Hola, feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a Marcos, feliz cumpleaños a ti. Happy birthday, happy 60th birthday, I can't believe it. Seriously, can you believe how old we are? Okay, I forgot I hadn't sent it yet, so you get me just like this. I'm gonna set this down. Well, actually, I was gonna show you. This is my desk, my office at work, and I was just going to show you who's I have on my office here. Has our 5 boys, And as I thought about the things that I love you for, I realize there are 5 great things that I love you for. So I think about Josh and what a great dad he is, and has always loved children, and I feel like he gets that from you, which I'm so grateful for. He's a super great dad and very hardworking, as you know. Zach has definitely your sense of humor. His quick wit is off the charts, as you know, maybe better than yours, I don't know. He also is an awesome dad and a hard worker too. We've got Cade, who, as you remember as a kid, always loved performing and never shy about a microphone or anything. And I know you did that as well as a kid. And Cade is extremely kind and loving and social to everyone he meets. And I think that you're really great at that too. Jackson has this great fun sense of humor as well. He also has a very sweet, tender side to him, as all of us know. He is very sensitive to others' needs, and whenever someone is hurting or upset, he's concerned. And I feel like you have that tender side for sure as well. And also very successful and hardworking, as each of our boys are. Gage was your little buddy and mine as well, as a little boy. And I have watched him grow and definitely know that he loves people easily, whoever, whatever they are. And also has a very, very generous heart. And I feel like he has some of your qualities, as each of our boys do. And so today, I wish you a very happy birthday, and I'm so grateful for each of our 5 boys. I know we would be different people without them. And for you, because of you, I have them. So I am so extremely grateful for you. And I love you, and I hope you have the greatest birthday of all. Happy 60th birthday.
Happy birthday, Mark. Happy 60th birthday. I love you because you've been a good brother, and I'm very proud of you. Bye.
Hi, Mark, and happy birthday. I'm so glad that I was here and I get to participate in this birthday video for you. I want you to know how much I love you, and that I love that you have such a generous heart. I have watched you mostly through video and pictures, but what a wonderful grandfather you are, and how much those children mean to you. And also for your sons, what I know how much you love them too. I love you so much and think of you often, and hope that this year will be your best ever. I hope that you will have less stress in your life and more happiness. I love you. Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños, Mark! Woo! Mark, we've been friends since we were in college together 20 years ago, and I always said I wanted to have a kid just like Gage, and I got him. This is Liam. So don't have 5 boys like you do, a basketball team, but we have four of them. So we love you, and happy 40th birthday, Mark. See you later.
Mark, we love you a lot. I love you especially. You're always thinking of me, and you're so kind. You give me shots. You just do a lot of things that I appreciate a lot. I hope you know that our children are our greatest rewards, and you are especially a great reward. You think of your brothers, you take care of your own children, and you're just a good person.
And you love your sister.
And we love you so much. Your mother and I both love you. And I hope that this 60th birthday is one of your best, and that you'll succeed in all of your endeavors. We love you, Mark. We really do. And we pray for you also. Happy birthday, and have a good year. Bye. We love you. Push the button.
Hey Mark, have a happy birthday, and I love you, brother.
You know what I really like and love about Mark was how he took me to a private golf lesson and taught me how to golf. I owe all my golfing skill to Mark.
Hey Uncle Mark, happy birthday. It's your favorite niece. Just want to wish you the very best for today on your birthday and tell you how much I love you. I appreciate your sense of fashion. You're so smart with diamonds and knowing the perfect cut for my wedding ring. You have traveled so much. You're so intelligent. You just know so many things about the world, and most of all, I appreciate who you are as a person, being true to yourself, and know that I appreciate that and look up to you. Love you so much.
Hey Mark, on this sobering occasion where you are turning 50, I was asked to say and make a few remarks concerning you. And the reason it's taken me as long as it has to come up with remarks is because I was asked to say something I loved about you. And there were so many things all day long I couldn't decide on which one. So I'm going to give you multiple ones. Number one reason that I love Mark Cummings is that when I'm out of money, I know Mark never is. And that sometimes can come in handy. The second reason that I love Mark Cummings is that I don't know of anybody who would rather lose $100,000 on a land deal than miss the $3.99 Taco Tuesday. Nobody I know would do that. And the third reason that I love Mark Cummings is because he has a big heart. Many years ago, me and Mark were talking about why good guys should always finish first and why we felt like we were good guys, but we weren't necessarily finishing first. But you always finish first in my eyes because you're a great guy, and that's why I love you. And when you get this age, you laugh at funny things. So I just bought this for $20 for my wife.
You should have buried me deeper.
So that's what happens when you get old, is things like that you buy for $20. Anyway, have a great birthday. See ya.
Mark, it's 12:30 a.m. in Lisbon, Portugal, which means that officially it's your birthday in Portugal. So happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday. I've been asked, like everyone else, to talk about one thing that I love about you. And actually, there are a lot of things that I could talk about. A few of them about the things that I love about you too. But I think the thing that I love most about you is from that very day that we met, that very first day in La Paz in Las Piedras, Uruguay, that I've been able to talk to you about anything and everything. I've been able to confide in you about so many things in my life, ups and downs, and we've been able to laugh together too about a lot of things, and that you've been able to share things with me too, and that means a lot to me. I love you like a brother. I could talk about a lot more things that we've shared together and laughed about together, but I learned from a recent Cummings family gathering that you don't want to say anything on video or do anything on video that could be used against you. Thank you very much, Josh. So, what I'll say is, Mark, thank you for being a brother to me and being my confidant. I look forward to 40 more years of friendship. Happy birthday. I hope this is the best birthday ever for you.
Hey Mark, happy birthday to you from the Samoshvalvis. You were the businessman who taught me about style, commitment, and never backing down, appreciating good things in life, good travel, and appreciating other cultures. Thank you for teaching me to be a good fund manager. And here are the kids, and we're going to sing you happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you.
And 60 more.
Hi, Mark. This is a brief birthday greeting from Bob and Cherie, although Cherie is in Las Vegas and I'm here in Park City. I do hope that at age 60 you have finally realized that you are not the best salesman in the world. Really now, when we first met some 20 or 25 years ago, I remember that you tried really hard to convert this Jew to become one of the LDS faithful, and you failed. Now, I know you're upset not because I didn't convert, but because you lost out on the kudos you would have gotten from the 12 apostles who get so much pleasure from Jewish conversions. Then later on, you did your best to sell me on converting to membership in the LGBT community, and you miserably failed at that too. But through these failures, I have to tell you that it takes a big man to continue being friends with someone who was responsible for your taking $1 million hit. But if it makes you feel any better, I go to bed every night with that same little smirk on my face, thanking the good Lord it was you and not me. All kidding aside, Cherie and I love our friendship. After all, you guys are our tokens. We really think you're a lot of fun. You're immensely intelligent. You're a bit OCD and anal retentive, kind of just like me. And we are so looking forward to spending some time with you in Cabo. Enjoy being 60. Trust me, at 72, 60 seems like yesterday. By the way, I was really thankful I was able to do this from the comfort of my home office desktop. It provides so much flexibility. See you soon, and again, happy birthday.
Mark, wishing you a very happy birthday. I am in the unusual circumstances of being in wild, wonderful Wheeling, West Virginia. But I wanted to make sure and wish you a very, very happy 60th birthday. Hope to see you soon. Love you, appreciate you. You've been a great friend to me my whole life. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. This is my birthday song. It won't last very long. Happy birthday, brother from another mother. You are finally 60. Not 60. You are sexy. You good-looking guy. You. Anyway, just want to say it is such a pleasure that you are in our lives and my life, and I love you dearly. I thank you for all of your kindness and goodness and your friendship and your brotherhood, because you know this sister loves you. Anyway, I wish you all the best, health, God's favor, God's mercy, and everything that is good, that is from Him. I want you to walk in happiness, because you know that's what I really want for you ultimately. So, you go be blessed, know you're loved, and I just pray that God will reward you with a beautiful woman. Alrighty, love you. Happy 60th. Bye.
What I really love about Mark was when he taught me how to operate heavy equipment like this.
Happy birthday, Mark. I was excited that Josh reached out to me and asked me to send this little video clip to wish you happy birthday. To my longest living friend who shares 1961 birth year with me. Mark, you've been a friend through life, and I appreciate having you as a brother from another mother. I know our moms are eternal friends, and I hope we are as well. I wish you the very best. I want you to know that I love you, and I hope you have a great birthday. Take care, my friend.
You know, thoroughbreds were tough, but these critters were even tougher to train and raise. But Mark was really good at riding, especially this one right here.
Mr. Mark Cummings, happy 60th birthday. I can't believe you're 60. You don't look a day older than 59. Got a lot of great memories growing up in the same neighborhood as you and your family. One that I wanted to share quickly, I think that encompasses who you are very well, was I think it was the early 20s or so. You kept telling me, hey, you can borrow the Maserati whenever you want. You can borrow it whenever you want. I kept texting you, hey, can I take that out? Never driven one of those before. I'd love to. You kept pushing it off, and finally just relented to me coming over and asking, texting you, whatever I had to do. I wanted to take that out for a spin and see you at the same time, of course. But you said, sure, take it. Come grab it. I did, and I think I picked up a friend of mine, and we were cruising around Salt Lake, cruising up and down State Street. We were just having fun. People were giving us looks. You know, who's that guy? He doesn't look like he should be driving that car. It was really fun, but towards the end of the time driving around the car, we ended up getting pulled over. Cop pulls up behind us, pulls us over, walks up to the car and says, "Is this your car?" And I was like, no, not really. It's my neighbor's car. He let me borrow it, which I think sounded sketchy probably to him at the time, who lets their neighbor borrow their Maserati. And he says, the reason I pulled you over is you don't have current insurance on this Maserati. Checked your license plate, and that doesn't make sense to us. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sure Mark, the owner of this, didn't know that. I'm sure he let it lapse. Like nobody would want to be driving around this Maserati without having active insurance on the car. And he kind of went back to his car, chatted with his partner for a while, and came back and said, yeah, we think the same thing. We're going to let you go today because you know it's a nice, cool car, but you should tell him he should get this insured and not be driving around such an expensive car without active insurance. And you know, later on in my life, looking back on that, full picture came together. You didn't want me to take the car out because you didn't have it insured, but you did. Had a great time. A lot of fun driving it around, and ultimately nothing terrible happened. But you know, you really do know how to live your life to the fullest, to have a good time and not be too stressed out. And that's something I've learned from you and love you for. And I hope you really do have an awesome birthday, and hit me up. Let's hang out. Happy birthday, Mark.
Hey, Mark. I wanted to say happy birthday from Lisbon, Portugal. So you and I have traveled many places together and had a great time, and I wanted to let you know that it's been a long, great 40 years that we've known each other. Our families have known each other and done things together, and I want you to know that for your birthday that I love you, always will love you. Yeah, you're just like a brother to me, and I hope that you and I can continue keep having these wonderful memories together. So I hope to travel with you more soon, and I hope that we have even 40 more years together. I love you, man. Thanks. Bye.
Happy birthday, Mark. Big 6-0. You know, remember when we were kids, we look forward to birthdays, being 1 year older, being 12 or 13 or 14 or even better, 16. Every year was great being 1 year older. Now it sucks. You're just 1 year older. Even when it's 60. Mark, 60s are no better than the 50s. Maybe they're worse. Anyway, happy birthday. You're 1 year older.
The one reason I love Mark, I can't do just one reason. Love reminiscing, days back in the old Roy Fifth Ward and so forth. That really enjoy that. But on a serious note, the one reason I love Mark is he's so even-tempered. Doesn't matter if it's the economic meltdown of the 2008 and everything's going to hell in a handbasket, or if he's going through the IRS audit from hell. Mark doesn't get down. He's pretty even killed. Just steady as he goes. And the same thing can be said when things are going great in the economic boom of 2021. He's just kind of even-tempered. With Mark, you know what you get. He's a genuine deal, and I think of Mark as a dear friend. Mark, it's been great knowing you all these years, and looking forward to many more. Happy birthday.
This is how we first met. Me crossing from Jaguarão over into Rio Branco.
Mark James Cummings, it is with sincere delight that I'm able to say to you, happy birthday, 60 effing years old. I cannot believe how long I've known you. It's probably been in my 30s for sure, early 30s or maybe 20s, and truly, I consider you one of my best friends. I think about all the stuff we have been through, from trips to business deals to discussions of life and philosophy, and I will tell you this. You are without a doubt one of the funniest son of bitches that I've ever met, and I love you dearly. Have a very, very happy birthday. And I'll tell you this without question, you are one funny son of a bitch. Did I already say that? Love you, Mark.
Mark Cummings, happy birthday, bro. Well, today, some of the hats that I wore, I might have taken a little creative liberty. But we've worn many hats, you and I, over the years, and we'll probably wear a few more before this journey's end. But some of the fondest memories I have of us are sitting on the stand with Bishop Horrocks in Brazil on our missions. But there are fewer, sweeter memories than I have of you and our families together on Moonglow Place. And those are true. And those are what really have mattered in my life and have made an impact on me and our family. Love you, bro. Happy 60th.
So Mark, 60 years old, Feliz cumpleaños. My first memory of Mark is I arrived to Uruguay in May of 1980, and I immediately start getting letters from people asking if I had met Elder Mark Cummings yet. He was from Roy. My Sunday school teacher growing up in my ward knew him, had been his English teacher at Roy High. And I had kissed Carolyn Cummings, your cousin, a few times, just being in the neighborhood and trying to think I was cool or something. But I'd been in Uruguay for several months, and finally got transferred into 33, and my companion was Mark. And so I was excited to meet him. I was really excited. So I get off the bus, I come down the bus and off the bus, and, Mark looks at me and says, "Hola, ¿cómo está?" And I shook his hand and said, "We don't speak Spanish." And so, I endeared myself a little bit of Mark at that because, we spoke English amongst ourselves. But then we got our stuff. I had all my stuff, and of course I asked Mark, "Well, can we get a taxi?" And
haul all my crud to the apartment. And he goes, oh, the apartment's not far. We'll just walk. We can carry it, you know. So, you know, we walk 3 or 4 blocks. We get about the 4th block, and I realize we're probably not even halfway there yet. And it's just Mark didn't want to splurge on a taxi, so we hoofed my stuff there. But as we're walking, Mark says, hey, so, well, what do we want to do tonight, you know? And he said, well, today's my birthday, September 9th. And today's my birthday, and the bishop of the ward is having a surprise birthday party for me. So, you know, we're invited to this surprise birthday party. And I think for a minute, I said, well, Elder Cummings, if it's a surprise party, how do you know about it? He said, oh, I'm tight with the ward here. I know everything that's going on. And so we go to the Godolsby's house that night, Bishop Godolsby, and met all the family, and met Nyeka, and met all the people that just became such great friends in our hearts, and spent Mark's birthday in the mission field. Must have been his 20th birthday, I'm assuming. And now, hard to believe, 40 years later, we're celebrating another one. Mark, I'm actually sending you this from Monterrey, Mexico. I am down here on a job site doing some work. I hope to get home Saturday, but I'm not sure yet if we'll be done. But the plan is to get home Saturday, and so I was just delighted that when we were asked to maybe put together a little video. So, Mark, I have always loved you. I've always cared about you. You took me in, and, you know, we came home together, and I needed a friend, and you were that friend, and I loved hanging out with you. You know, so much for me to learn. I didn't know what Chuck E. Cheese was. I had not seen a VCR, had no idea what they were, and I just remember in your mom and dad's basement watching lots of movies at your place. And you never convinced me to eat cold bean with bacon soup right out of the can, but, you know, Sister Cummings would always whip up a 4-course meal, you know, just out of what was in the fridge, and feed me, and Mark you would eat your Campbell's soup. But I love you, Mark. I've always cared about you. You've taken care of me. You've done so much for me and my family. And I just want you to know what a great friend you are, what an example you are, and how much we love you. And one of my greatest things I have in life is the relationship that we have, the 4 of us, Fonz and Sean and myself and you, Mark, all meeting in Uruguay, becoming friends, and staying friends, you know, over 40 years later. Anyways, happy birthday, que lo cumplas feliz, y extrañame. Ciao.
Happy birthday to my old friend Mark. Anyway, Mark, I want to wish you a happy 60th birthday, and I wanted to tell you thank you for being a great partner. I've appreciated the many, many years. I was thinking just today how long we've had different partnerships. I wanted to tell you thank you for also your honesty. I do really appreciate our friendship. We've had some very good talks, and I appreciate that. And I look forward to many more years to come. Anyway, happy birthday, you old man.